Well, this is Starry Lock, and this is Stars Lost and Found. The sun is just coming up over the horizon. I don't even know if anyone is here because on this chest mount, I cannot see the chat. I have to park a short ways from where I am going to be magnet fishing. I once again have my Kinkelman soy sauce bucket. Just give you a look at the lake. Why the police do a slow drive-by. I don't know what they think I'm up to, but found my harness in the breezeway. The only place I hadn't looked yesterday. And a metal detecting video only to discover that most of my shots were low because I still haven't figured out the positioning of the camera quite right. Okay. Oh, my camera slipped way down. Let's see what is being said in chat before I get started. Ricky WM says cheers. Ezra from Easy Diggin' says good morning. Ken from Love Rules is here. Nancy Taylor. Explore Malaysia. There's a few of you here this morning. Once I have this mounted, I'm not going to be able to see the camera until I take a break and take it out of the harness again. So I'll have to leave you to your own devices to entertain yourselves. I have my gloves. I have a hook in case I need it. And as you could probably tell from the shape of the rope, it has not been used before. Which means it's still a little kinky. Could have used my Road Magnetics rope, as that one is well versed in everything, but I've heard good things about this rope, so I wanted to give it a try. Right here is the railroad bridge. We got fish jumping out in the lake. Canada geese were swimming around here not long ago. Looks like somebody from the class of 2022 was here at some point. It is obviously early morning here, and in the evening over in Malaysia and Japan. A few throws and the kink should start working out. Okay, over in this direction is where the fishermen tend to fish, and we have the rail bridge over there. I'm going to start out with the rail bridge. We have some rocks down here in the water to contend with, but as long as I don't throw my magnet into them, I should be fine. This is quite a bit heavier than the Rogue. Oh, I should introduce. This is the Kratos 2400 Orion. Not a very good throw, but the rope is still but it'll work out like that. We got magnetic rocks. I think it's a bit like throwing technique too. Let it sit for a few seconds and then slowly move it back in. I may move over to the bridge so that I can throw underneath it. I don't feel anything. I don't know if that's sand or I'm releasing air bubbles. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's just the sand that's getting caught up on, and of course the sand is going to create a bit of a barrier when you're hauling around. Well, it looks like a pry bar or something. Kind of chisels to an end. And I set some kind of foil over the bottle cap. I don't know what that would be, but it didn't have a name on it. And then more magnetic rocks. Well, if nothing else, I got myself a pry bar. And I am Zaxton is here. Dawn Browning is here. There is a group of Canadian geese that were swimming this way, but veered away when they noticed me. So, and then I went and dropped the camera on the ground. Okay. Let's try not to upset the geese too much. If you're not currently a moderator on my lives, when YouTube gives me the right to see the chat again sometime around Saturday or Sunday, I'll review these and I'll more of a wild ride for you guys than I expected. Slow and steady pull in. And it went over something and felt like it was sticking and then pulled free. So I don't know if that was the sand or a rock or something that I might have caught but didn't. Magnetic rock. You can see the windmills turning in the distance, the birds singing. And more magnetic rock. But because this is a clamp and you have magnet everywhere, the magnetic rocks get everywhere. Not quite the same as a 360, but it definitely extends the magnetic field. Give it a few seconds to settle to the bottom. I definitely wanted to get out here today because starting tomorrow, the highs are supposed to return to the 90s, and they're going to return. They're going to get even hotter next week, as the highs will be around 35 with, around 38 with a heat index of 45, or in English, it'll be in Fahrenheit, it'll be and we've got himself a metal ring and some flakes of rust, which is something larger breaking apart. But in Fahrenheit, that means that it'll be over 110 with heat index outside. So it's going to be miserably hot next week. So I will not be out here in that kind of weather. My body balks at anything over 90. If I'm not saying hello to you, I am sorry. I'm using my chest mount, which means I cannot see the screen. I can't even clearly see how well I am showing you. It's like dogs have been down here. Let's try from this side here. Not a very good throw. And more rocks. So we've gotten the end of a pry bar, and we've gotten I was accidentally standing on the rope. That doesn't bode well for, successful throws. Get a few bubbles out there, but not a whole lot of resistance, so I probably don't have anything other than more rock. No, I did pull up something. Oh. Has a bar, and then a nut holding this other piece on. So we did manage to get something. Yay us. May not have been a great throw, but it managed to get a treasure. That was more of a middle shot. This is a nice little location. There is some bugs out here this morning, but they're not too bad. The air was a bit chilly before sunrise, but it's warming up. And I'm not going to complain about chilly. Okay. We were on something there. Let's see if I can throw back into the area where it might have caught something. No, I'm getting a clean run now. Whatever I was catching on in that area before, I don't seem to be getting. So we should probably clean these rocks off and change locations. Oh, it's just another rock. Make sure I pick up my junk. Past preservation, go just a little bit further from the barrage. Nobody throws anything straight down. And while this is true, we have 8 people, not quite as few as many as yesterday. And I'm going to have to consider getting myself a GoPro or a newer phone because this one's showing some quick battery drain anymore. There is no passenger train on here. I guess occasionally there might be an employee on the train that throws something, but mostly I'm looking for whatever rattled loose from the bridge. And the fishermen are fishing out here, so why don't I give that a try, even though I'll be pulling back through some rock. Hopefully I can navigate that. I hit some resistance, but it may have just been going over rock. I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely rocks in that area. So I should probably change locations rather than risk getting stuck on them. Oh, tempted just to sit here and enjoy the morning. As it is beautiful out here, and the bird song. Sorry about the fall. This obviously is not meant for an action mount. So we've picked up what seems to end like a pry bar and a piece that ends in a larger odd knobby piece. It's probably part of the rail system, and then a nut holding that in place. And in the distance, you can hear some truck backing up. And more rocks. Get to repopulate the beach. That got toward the center, so that was a better throw. And it threw you guys too. And we're down to 5 people. Apparently no one likes the roller coaster video without the roller coaster. So I think I'm going to pull this in and we'll sit down on a rock and just enjoy the birds and talk for a little while so I can see your chat. We got a few things. Got to enjoy this beautiful location early in the morning. I don't know if that was, you saw that or not. I got a bit of iron there. Not much, but I'll hold on to it to show you. And then I went and snagged both prizes. Yesterday, the camera lasted about 40 minutes before the battery went dead, so I'm probably near that already. Oh, exploring with ashes here. And I am Zaxxon has stuck with me. Doctor Who is still here. We're at 36 minutes. I don't know how much longer this battery is going to last. These are all stacked so neatly here. You'd think they must have been purposely put here this way. I don't know why though. Oh. Down Browning is still here. You could live under here, huh? Probably get pretty rough in the winter. Oh. Well, I should probably get going so that Dawn can go finish her steak and kidney pies. Oh. After today, it is going to start, the mornings are going to start in the upper 70s instead of the upper 50s. So. And I have commitments for most of the weekend, which is what I get for taking Thursday and Friday off because they were nice weather. Michigan Gems is here, as is Sazzy. Oh. For those who wandered in late, I managed to get this that might be part of a pry bar of some sort as it comes down to a wedged end. And that bit of messed up piece of iron. It is indeed. There's a good image of the, obviously people come out on there for graffiti. And it looks like they have been out carving words on the pillars as well. Yesterday's fishing expedition managed to get 113 views in less than 24 hours, so that's pretty good for my channel. It's another lovely sunrise. Enjoy this while I can. Yeah, don't have a kayak. But it would be a nice paddle out through the lake. Yeah, it might be. Luckily, I'll be at work when it's 110. And it'll, cooled off to 105 by the time I get out of work. When I was pulling in that pry bar and went over a rock, I wasn't sure if I was going to get back out or not. But it all worked out. Once things cool off a bit, I'll come back out here again so that I can get a little more experience with using the Orion. If the police weren't constantly doing slow drives around here, I'd go out on the bridge, but I don't really care to be arrested for trespassing, so. It is 45 minutes. The final light is blinking, so I am running out of battery. So I'm going to wish you all a lovely day or evening. Thank you all for spending part of your time with me. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think a good arrest video is what I need. No. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you soon.